Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. Um, we have another injustice on this time. It is of a young boy that got shot by a police officer. She said like she was reaching for the taser, and then instead of getting the taser, she used the firearm. So he got shot unnecessarily. He didn't have to get shot. They could have got taken him in because he had a warrant out on him. But anyway, let me just get the story, so I'm not just talking off my head. There was a protest for this injustice. Um, so yeah, let's get to the story. All right.
Hi everybody, this is Tom Joe.
Right. For the fourth night in a row, protesters gathered at the Brooklyn Center police station to demonstrate over the killing of 20-year-old Dwight Wright, a black man, during a traffic stop in Memphis suburbia. Hours after former police officer Kim Porter was arrested and charged in his death. A fireworks scene going off, and police fired flash bombs on Wednesday. Let's see if they will say what happened. Wright's death on Sunday has rolled Metropolitan and scarred by a police involved deaths and reunited national conversations about policing and the use of force. Earlier this week, the police chief Tim Gunnan said Wright's death appeared to be the result of Porter's mistaking her gun for her taser as Wright resisted arrest. But Imran Ali, a prosecutor in Al Orput's office, has said prosecutors intend to prove that Officer Porter aborted her responsibility to protect the public when she used her firearm rather than her taser. Her action caused the unlawful killing of Mr. Wright, and she must be held accountable. Ali said in a news release. Porter, who resigned as a Brooklyn Center police officer this week, was arrested and charged Wednesday with second-degree manslaughter. Washington County Attorney Pete Orput said the Herkimer County Medical Examiner Office determined Wright died of a gunshot wound and that his death was a homicide. Porter was arrested late Wednesday morning by agents with Massachusetts Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. The bureau said she was booked into the Herkimer County Jail. Online records show. Porter posted bail and was released from custody, according to Herkimer County Sheriff's official website. She will make her first court appearance via Zoom on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. So she went for manslaughter as well. So let's see. In Massachusetts, second-degree manslaughter applies when authorities allege a person causes someone's death by coupling negligence, whereby the person creates an unreasonable risk, conscientiously takes chances of causing death or great bodily harm to another. Someone convicted of this charge would face sentence of up to 10 years in prison or a fine of $20,000. CNN has sought comment from Porter's attorney, Earl Grey. Protesters, some violent, have taken place each night after Wright's death in and around Brooklyn Center. Oh, so after this, Porter and the police chief resigned after the shooting, so she resigned afterwards. See, this is a case of another person getting killed in Justice League. He obviously didn't deserve this because they could have dealt with it another way. So he could have dealt with this another way. I mean, they could have dealt with this another way. I'm not insane him. Now, yeah, let's look at pictures of him. Because this life didn't have to go. He's only young. He's only like 20. So it's just getting from bad to worse. Just getting from bad to worse. He's only a young man in his prime. It's just very shocking. Like stories like this is happening a lot now, more than often. It seems like there's a target out. I don't know what is going on. There's a targeting situation, because every single video I see of a stop of a black man, or there's always a situation. Another example is of the lieutenant that got stopped. If you have seen the video, it's kind of diabolical, because after he served for his country and they stopped him, and he was getting like very disrespectful responses from the police. So I think this boy, he feared for his life, so he ran into the car. So she said she accidentally used the shotgun instead of the taser. Now, how can you accidentally use mistaken the shotgun for the taser? I mean, they're giving her manslaughter, but would she serve the time? Would she serve the time? Or, it's just diabolical. It's just ridiculous. You're not allowed to live. What's the problem? Like, this is very sad. He's very young. And another YouTuber put out pictures of him holding, I think this is his son or brother, I'm not sure, because they always show the negative of the victim. They never show positive pictures of him. Yes, he have a warrant or whatever, but you could have dealt with it differently. Anyway, I just thought I have to put out a little bit about this situation, because like there is an outcry of justice to be done. And anyway, where's the so-called Black Lives Matter now? I can't see them. So as the Americans say, I'll wait. Where are they? He died for no reason. There's no reason for him, for his life to be distinguished. For what reason was his life taken? You got trigger happy, you pull a gun. Anyways, I am not going to prolong on here. I thought I'd do a live on it. I don't want to do it quickly. I just want to leave this picture up here for a while. Let's show his other pictures as well, actually. Even his family. His family's broken now. Anyways, let me, like I said, leave his picture up for a while, because this is quite sad. How many more people need to die? Every day there is always a situation. You turn on the Facebook, you see the body cam of these so-called stops. Now you see, like, you have to be in fear of your life. You're in fear of your life. That's what I could say. You're in fear of your life. You get out to get stopped. You're not even sure whether, like, your loved ones will see you again. So it's just, I don't know what, I can't even put into words right now. Because he's 1 year older than my son. He's 1 year older. I can't imagine what the family's going through right now. I cannot imagine at all what they're going through, how this is rocking them. So with that said, I'm going to come off, because it just gets on my nerves hearing about this situation every single time. From when George Floyd died till now, there's not been no change. There've been all these protests and all this and all that and all that. And so is it hunting season again? Because last year, if I remember, before George Floyd, there was a whole heap of black men getting killed. So it must be hunting season or something. Something's going on. What are they saying in the police stations? What is the conversations? Make sure you bring a hider back. So as much as things have changed, so-called change, which it hasn't that much, so-called things have changed, things are still continuing. But what happens is it always starts from America and then it ends up in the UK somehow, because the police over here uses the same kind of tactics, which ends up in death. So, I don't know what to say to the parents. All I can say is my condolences to the parents. They took another life. Just last year, it was so-called, it was George Floyd. I can't remember who was before that time. There's been so many. Once again, so many men dying, getting shot by the police. The young man that got shot in his car while sitting with his girlfriend. What's the next one? The one with the young boy. I think he was on his live. and because he was young as well, I think he just came from the army as well. He was on his live. Obviously, he wasn't dressed in his army stuff or whatever. And he was on the Facebook, he was talking and laughing, and then the police stopped him, and you hear him say, "Oh no, 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 no!" He was pleading for his life, and then like he's like he took the camera out with him. He was running with the camera, and then they shot him on a live. So it seemed like we have no rights. Black men have no rights. Don't they have a right to breathe over an air freshener? An air freshener. Not even, well, they don't even have to have a reason now, from what I can see. It seems like they're just trigger happy now. It's the Cowboys. Well, I can't even say Cowboys because there was some black Cowboys. I can't even say Cowboys. It's just very depressing. And even though it's not my son, but once again, like I says with all these videos, it may not be my son, but it's somebody's son. You're killing them. You're killing somebody's son, somebody's uncle, somebody's father. Anyways, I'm not going to go on and on and on. I just want to say my bit on this particular case here. We have to see whether they get justice, because with the police, we know that it's a syndicate. They run it's like a boys' club, basically. It's a boys' club. It's who knows who. Oh, and there's another example. There's the one with the police that went to a flat, and she must have went there, and I think she went into someone's flat or apartment, and she shot in the apartment, and she killed somebody. She killed a man, well, a black man, and it was just ridiculous what was going on in the court, hugging, fixing her hair, all this stupidness. I mean, this lady, her mugshot actually looks quite harsh, but the one before, it wasn't like that. So I'm just saying my 5 pence, putting in my 5 pence, my 5 cents. When is this going to end? Does that mean that, and I'm not putting that violence out there by no means, right? Does that mean that, so if somebody takes a police life, right, you know they get the worst of it, but the police can take people's life easy, no problem. No accountability is done, nothing. Till now, they're still doing the George Floyd trial. Whether anything comes out of that now, that's another story. Well, that's another story, because America's known for a lot of stuff. Violence to people of color. This is a young man. He's not even lived yet. He's a baby, really. He's a baby. So he's 20, he's a baby. So at the end of the day, I hope the parents get justice. I mean, they said they gave her manslaughter and all that. But sometimes what seems to happen is that they still get away with it because they still get paid. Their rights, they still get rights, a lot of rights. So, or they resign with pay. So that's a reward then, isn't it? Right. So you're rewarding them for taking a life. So, Yeah, I'm gonna come off. With that said, I'm gonna come off. Please like, subscribe, tell me your feelings on it. I know there's gonna be a lot of comments I'm not gonna like, but if I would, I am going to delete it. So yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna come off. And I even put it on the wrong live anyway, but I'm gonna change the picture and change the title. So yeah, this is Dwight, another murder. This is Dwight. I'm talking about Dwight, but I will change the title and the picture. So yeah. So thank you for listening. Have a good day. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.